Okay, 2.1 parallel lines. So, we're going to talk about, well, some review and some not review. Complementary angles, what do we know about them?
They equal 90.
90. Okay.
Yep.
Have a sum of 90 degrees. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we have vertical angles are what?
They're symmetrical and across.
No.
They're across.
No. Vertical angles are what? You guys have other notes. Congruent.
Congruent, that's what I meant. Not symmetrical. Congruent.
Okay, what does congruent mean?
They equal the same.
They have the same measurement. Okay. Supplementary angles. What? A sum of
180.
180. Sum of 180 degrees. Yes? Some of you missed points on your test because you couldn't manage to put a degree symbol behind angles, and then you put degree symbols behind anything. It was interesting. Okay, so vertical angles. We need to, in this picture, we need to identify vertical angles. Remember, vertical angles make V's. So 1 and 4 are vertical. Now, you're not going to have a million colors like I do.
5 and 6. Oh, 5 and 8.
5 and 8 are vertical.
7 and 6.
7 and 6.
3 and 2.
1 and 4.
We already have 1 and 4.
Okay,
3 and 2. Okay, there are no more vertical angles here. So if I asked for 2 sets of vertical angles, you have 4 to choose from, correct?
C.
I should have just different shape around.
Yeah, different shapes. That's what I have on my other papers, different shapes. Okay, so angles that are supplementary equal 180.
1 and 2.
1 and 2, good job. 1 and 2,
3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8.
3 and 4, 5 and 6,
8 and 7.
7 and 8.
Well, wasn't 3 and 1 also be?
Yes, I was waiting. 3 and 1 are also
7 and 5.
7 and 5.
7 and 5,
2 and 4.
8 and 6. 2 and 5.
2 and 4, and 8 and 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of supplementary angles, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Now, vertical angles could also be supplementary if they were both what? 90. Okay? But these we know are supplementary because they make straight lines, correct? They make those straight angles, those linear pairs. Okay, so you need to know what a transversal is. A transversal is a line through 2 lines in the same plane at 2 distinct points. So if I name this line L and this one M, which one is the transversal? We'll name it C. So C is, yes, C is my transversal.
Yeah.
You see it? It crosses 2 lines. Okay? So if I have L as a line, M as a line, then C is my transversal. What transversals do for us are give us special types of angles. You know vertical already, and you know supplementary already, but they look a little bit different here than they have before, right? We have also other angles. We have same side, interior angles. The word tells you how these are placed. So the same side interior angle postulate, remember that's a rule that we accept as fact, is a transversal. If a transversal intersects 2 parallel lines, then same side interior angles are supplementary. And again, supplementary is a sum of what? 180. So,
two and four.
what?
So
So
four,
two and four.
four.
Okay, wait, I don't want any throwing out answers, please. I want to show you the same side interior. Okay? So, this is a line, this is a line, and this I'm going to say is T, is my transversal, correct?
Yeah.
So, same side means the same side of the transversal. Okay? Inside means between the two parallel lines. So that would be 4 and 6. They're same side inside. Same side. Interior means inside, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we only have one other set is what? 5 and 3. So I know that 1 and 2 are supplementary because they're a linear pair, yes? But I now know if these two lines are parallel, and if they are parallel, they will have a little arrow like this on this one, and guess what on this one?
An arrow.
A little arrow like this. If they are parallel, because it says they have to be parallel, right? Then I know the same side interior angles are supplementary, which means what?
Equals 180.
Sum of 180. Now, if I know there's sum, can I set it equal to 180 and find it? Yep. Can I subtract 1 if I know the other? Okay. There's lots of things we can do to find it. Now I have alternate interior angles. Okay, so alternate, what does alternate mean when you're talking about a shape? Opposite, right? One on one side, one on the other. Interior, okay, so if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, so what do I need to put on these two lines to make sure they're parallel?
Arrow.
Arrow. Can I put 2 arrows?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if there's 2 arrows on one, there has to be what?
2 arrows on the
2 arrows on the other. Just like when we're saying sides are congruent, we just start adding tick marks. We just start adding arrows the more parallel lines we have. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then alternate interior angles are congruent. What does congruent mean?
Same measurement. Yeah.
Same measure. So underneath there, write same measure. So you remember. So interior means inside the parallel lines, yes? Alternate means opposite.
Yes.
So 6 and 3. And 4 and 5. Do you see how knowing these? No. The only I have are 3 and 6 and 4 and 5.
My bad, interior.
Okay? Now, if I know these, if I knew 4, I could get 5. Then from 5, I could get what? 8.
8.
And from 5, I could get 6 because they're a linear pair, right?
You can get 7.
And then I could get 7. If I knew one of these angles, could I get all 8 of them? Yes, with just these rules.
You can get 7 using just 8 because since it's supplementary.
Yeah.
Track.
That's what I. Okay, so now we have corresponding angles theorem. Corresponding means in the same place. So if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, what do we need to put on our lines? Arrows.
Arrows.
Then corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, we'll finish this and then we're good. Okay, so corresponding angles, they have to be in the same place. So 1 and 5. If I picked, can you please sit down? We're not done. Alex, putting things away right now is not appropriate. We are not done. Okay, if I picked this bottom section up and placed it right on the other one, would 1 and 5 be in the same place?
Yes.
Okay, 2 and what? 8. No, 2 and 6. Okay, 3 and
7.
7.
6 and 2, 8 and 4.
And then 8 and 4. Okay, so I got ovals this time. So corresponding means they're in the same place. Alternate interior means they're what?
Congruent.
They're congruent, but they're on the inside of the parallel lines
Opposite.
and alternate sides, right?
Alright.
Same side interior means inside the parallel lines, but on the
Same size.
same side. So that's a good start on our notes.